Oh, hey, back to this. The black wave closes in. Spreading its arm to block its prey's escape, it attacks as a tidal surge. Oh, are you keeping pace? I assume Sakura's basically waiting for Emmy to catch up, yeah? Oh, that's effective. But the golden flash of light forbids the giant's existence. 6 already. We're to cut down the endless barrage of dark curses. Okay. The surprise one is Macho Sakura, the master of the shadows. It's a natural reaction. Each of the black giants is a match for a noble phantasms wielded by servants. For to Sakura Rin, even one giant should be an avatar of inescapable death. But she has struck down 6 already. She killed every one of them with a single blow. And running up the cliff now, she limits a 7th one with one stroke of her dagger. The gemstone blazes with light. The colorless blade emits 7 prismatic colors, extraordinary power surging from its core. It bathes the cavern in bright golden light. Destroying the last of the shadows in her way, Sakura reaches the top of the cliff. Macho Sakura stands before her. The black girl stares with surprise at her older sister's arrival. I think even Rin underestimated it, right? Is it just like an excellent counter for her powers? Damn, the sound of the voice numerous shadows rise up. Other numbers incomparable to before. Is it Sakura's impatience? Or did the things behind her sense the risks to their master? The magical energy emitted against the mere human brought to Sakura Rin is over 100 million in numerical value. The greatest servant. The light of Saber's noble phantasm Excalibur? Wait, why? Interesting idea, though. It's like particularly effective against shadows. Yeah, the only possible one, definitely. Yes, there can only be one.
説明も何もない。これはセイバーの宝剣のコピーでもないし、影殺しの魔剣でもない。これはね、さくら、遠坂に伝わる宝石剣でゼルレッジっていうの。ゼルレッジ？あ、切れた。ゼルレッジの名前も知らないのね。 なんか説明するのもバカらしくなってきたけど、まあ要するにあなたの天敵よ。今のあなたは魂を永久期間にして魔力を生み出す第三魔法の出来損ない。
Ah, interesting. That's technically how it works? Okay.
そして私は無限に連なる平行世界を旅するじいさんの模造品、第二魔法のコピーキャットってこと。
A flash from the blade. Light traces of the dagger swing obliterating Sakura's guardian shadows. Not only that, light and heat, like those of the miniature Excalibur, send rumbles through the cavern. Okay, wait, so how is it the natural enemy then? It's a pure contest of magic energy. What kind of magic? No, sorcery was used? Sakura and his Sakura magic energy to equal that of Sakura. So really is okay.
近づくまでもないわね。こっちはこう見えても飛び道具だし、あんたは影に守られて出てこないし、どっちかの力が尽きるまで打ち合いをするのも悪くないわ。まあ、あんまり続けたら私たちより先にこの洞窟が崩れそうだけど。
そんな打ち合いなんて、それも嘘です。姉さんにはもうこれっぽっちも魔力なんて残っていない。その剣が何であれ、もう次の攻撃なんてできないはず。
Hey, Sakura, I trust the narration way more than I trust you at the moment on this.
そうならやってみましょう。いいからかかってきなさい、さくら。あなたが何をしてきても私には届かない。荒領事だけど、まあ授業料って思って諦めるのね。ちょっと強くなったからってわがまま放題したこと後悔させてあげるから。
まだです。エス・ベフィールド、マインハーテン、シュリーストアレス、エーステ、スバイテ、ラントフェア・シュビンデン。
It is so nice when I can match up her words with what's actually on, like, the screen. For, like, anticipating, etc., etc. Sakura cannot understand what's happening. Yeah. I wonder if Ren's being truthful. Now she summons the shadows out of fear. I know there's, like, some gloating involved in it, I can imagine. But she could be purposely being dishonest in order to, trick Sakura for some specific, probably, reason. The sword of light mercilessly eliminates them. Sakura's frightened and confused. That's why she didn't notice. The sword into Sakura Rin's forehead. The high cost of using the gem sword, which shreds the muscles in her arm with each swing.
ストックに関しちゃ負けないんだけど、私の体がどこまで持つか。
Oh, excellent, because we have more arms we can have to swing in. I mean, I get here quickly. Is Ryder still capable of swinging a sword? Light purges the attacking shadows. I assume the magical energy pool that they are mentioning for Rin. So, does she have a big magical energy pool because it's like pulling magical energy from parallel worlds? Is that the concept? Because they said that was second sorcery, right? That seems like the most likely explanation. Light purges the attacking shadows. But the powers are not equal. Sakura and Sakura, the difference in their power is still the same. Sakura's stock magic energy reaches 1 trillion. As it cannot be used within a lifetime, it can be called an infinite supply.
どうしてもう誰にも叱られなくなった。
That's the real important part, right?
なのにどうしていきなりそんな都合よく私に追いつくんですか。
それが間違いだっていうのよ。いくらデタラメな貯蔵があったってそれを使うのは術者でしょ。わかる？どんなに水があったって外に出す量は蛇口の大きさに左右される。麻藤さくらっていう魔術回路の瞬間放出量は1000弱なら、どんなに貯蔵があっても一度に放出できる魔力は私とさして変わらない。 だから私が用意するのはあんたと同じ貯蔵量じゃなく毎回1000程度の魔力でいい。そんなバカみたいに肥大した魔力なんて持っていても宝の持ち腐れよ。
The line of light is swung. 1,000 lights smashed against 1,000 shadows. The powers will certainly cancel each other out. But Sakura-rin's magical energy does not even reach 100. The contradiction. It doesn't need to be said that her sword creates the competition that should not be possible. A sword of light that releases 1,000 units of magical energy. With each attack, and replenishes even more. It's not using Sakura-rin's magical energy. She's merely collecting the mana, saturating this cavern and releasing it through the gems, so oh! Neat idea, okay. Odd is the energy within a Magus, while mana is the energy within the air. It's self-evident which is stronger. As Rin is inferior to Sakura, the only thing she can rely on is that same mana in the air. True, the mana in this cavern reaches 1,000. It would only be once, but with the mana's help, she would be able to eliminate a giant. There would be nothing left after that. Air holds a finite amount of power. Just as with humans, when mana runs out, it takes a long time to be replenished. What, is it like linking out of Sakura's setup too? So Sakura can only oppose Matsu Sakura once in this world. But that being the case, consider for a moment. What if another cavern existed here? That would mean she could oppose her enemy one more time. Parallel worlds, there it is. And what happens if something that can make that if into reality? There it is. Parallel worlds. What will happen if she can open a hole into a parallel world and pull out unused mana from the cavern there? All those routes that we never even came here.
そう、よそから魔力を引っ張ってるのはあんただけじゃない。けど勘違いしないでよね。私のはそんな無駄に増えたものじゃない。私はあくまで並行して存在するここから魔力を拝借してるだけ。合わせ鏡に映った無限の平行世界から毎回1000ずつ魔力を集めて力任せに切り払ってるのよ。
The girl drawing a massive supply from the great Holy Grail gasps.
分かったさくら。そっちが無尽蔵ならこっちは無制限ってこと。
Gem sword Zerretched. 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 Words. It's a miracle that makes a path between even and parallel worlds. It's the sword's only ability. An equipment that creates a small opening too small for humans to pass and looks into another possible world. So it's the perfect location to fight her. Thank you, Sakura. Attacker has no function to amplify magical energy, nor does it have the power to create energy when swung. But its sole ability is enough. She merely needs to pull the unused magical energy from the next cavern after she uses up the energy in this one. She can move on to the next one after that, then next one, and next one, and next one, and next one. There's no end to the parallel worlds. The possibility of opposite mirrors are infinite. Therefore, limitless. It does mean that she's limited to the power in the room, at the very least. Even if Rin's capacity is only 1,000, that does not matter. An inexhaustible supply, and an infinite supply. Because of the powers of the magic circuits are equal, the two magi are equal. Another rumbling echoes through space. Rin's gem sword not only destroys the shadows, its excessive force only begins Its excessive force slowly brings the cavern towards its collapse. When that happens, the altar and the Great Holy Grail will be destroyed as well. Oh my goodness, that's a winning option. Sakura will lose if she continues fighting. Even if she attacks until Sakura retires, the room will cave in shortly after. And the shadows stop. She must finally understand the origin of her enemy's power. Gasping for breath, Sakura glares at her older sister.
何度やっても同じよ、さくら。あなたが手に入れた力なんてその程度。舞い上がってた頭もこれで少しは冷えたでしょ。
ふざけないで。そんなの不公平です、姉さん。姉さんばっかり。どうして？
And the battle continues. Sakura keeps screaming even though she knows it's useless and that she's pushing herself into a corner. Along with the grudge she kept inside for a long, long time.
そうです。私は姉さんが羨ましかった。
That's why she desperately wanted Rin to be jealous of her too.
遠坂の家に残って、いつも輝いていて、苦労なんて一つも知らずに育った遠坂凛が憎らしかった。だから勝ちたかった。一度ぐらい、一度でいいから姉さんにすごいって褒めてほしかったのに。なのにどうしてそんなことも許してくれないんですか？
The older sister slashes away the oncoming shadow. Gritting her teeth, she catches a glimpse of her sister's mind.
どうしてですか？私は違ったのに。同じ姉妹で同じ家に生まれたのに、私には何もなかった。あんな暗い虫蔵に押し込まれて、毎日毎日おもちゃみたいに扱われてた。人間らしい暮らしも優しい言葉もかけられたことはなかった。
The hatred is not directed at her older sister, but
死にかけたことなんて毎日だった。死にたくなって鏡を見るのなんて毎日だった。でも死ぬのは怖くて、一人で消えるなんて嫌だった。だって私にはお姉さんがいるって聞かされてた。私は遠坂の子だからお姉さんが助けに来てくれるんだってずっと。なのに姉さんは来てくれなかった。私のことなんて知らずにいつも綺麗なまま笑ってた。惨めな私のことなんて気にせず遠坂の家で幸せに暮らしていた。どうしてですか？同じ姉妹なのに、同じ人間なのに、どうして姉さんだけそんなに笑っていられるんです？
her hatred isn't directed at her older sister. It's a blind belief to herself and the world.
人間をやめたですって。当然です。私はもうずっと前から人間扱いされてこなかった。目も髪も姉さんとは変わっていって、細胞の隅々までマキリの魔術師になるよう変えられた。11年です、姉さん。マキリの教えは鍛錬なんてものじゃなかった。あの人たちは私の頭の良さなんて期待してなかった。体に直接刻んで、ただ魔術を使うだけの道具に仕立て上げた。苦痛を与えれば与えるほどいい道具になるって笑うんです。
Yeah, that is probably what everyone has figured by this point. Yeah, that sounds about right.
そのうち食事にも毒を盛られて、ご飯を食べることは怖くて痛いことでしかなくなった。
I assume poison to trigger the worm in the same ways, maybe, previously?
虫小屋に放り込まれれば、ただ息を吸うことさえおじい様の許しが必要だった。
She's crying. Rin slashes away the shadows without a word.
どうかしてますよね。でも痛くて痛くて、やめてくださいって懇願すればするほど、あの人たちは私に手を加えていった。だから姉さんみたいに頭も良くない。何でもできるわけじゃない。私にできることは、こうやって自分の痛みをぶつけることだけです。
Her oppressed soul, her irreparable body, and...
けど、それって私のせいですか？私をこういう風にしたのはおじいさまで、魔党に売り渡したお父さんで、助けに来てくれなかった姉さんじゃない。私だって好きでこんな化け物になったんじゃない。みんなが私を追い詰めるから、こうなるしかなかったのに。
Fine.
だからどうしたっていうのそれ。
And Rin's gonna rip into her, I'm sure. She doesn't feel for her at all. Not a single word of sympathy.
そういうこともあるでしょう。泣き言を言ったところで何が変わるわけでもないし、化け物になったのならそれはそれでいいんじゃない？だって今は痛くないんでしょ、あんた。
Cruel approval. The girl's cries did go a bit too far, but they were just asking for warmth. But Rin denied it. She says it's a right to be a monster. At the very least, she's contradicting whatever Sakura is saying, so it's gonna fuck with her head. It seems because she was weak. I don't think she said that, but, her always perfect sister tells her the hard truth.
姉さんがそんなだから。
Is she just trying to provoke her at this point and get her to use up more energy, maybe? Keep her from changing strategy, basically. The shadow boils up. The girl who only seconds ago was about to abandon the fight under the pressure from her sister gives form to her curse and her despair.
そう。じゃあ私からも一つだけ言っておくわ。
Was she really gonna abandon the fight?
私、苦しいと思ったことは一度もなかった。大抵のことはさらっと受け流せてたし、どんなことだってうまくこなせた。だからあんたみたいに追い込まれることもなかったし、追い込まれる人間の悩みなんて興味なかった。そういう性格なのよ、私。あんまり他人の痛みがわからないの。だから正直に言えば、さくらがどんな辛い思いをしてどんなにひどい日々を送ってきたかはわからない。悪いけど理解しようとも思わないわ。
Concise words. Sort of shitty, but somewhat understandable. She's not lying. She just tells her younger sister the truth.
けどさくら、そんな無神経な人間でもね、私は自分が恵まれているなんて一度も思えたことはなかったけど。
She looks straight at her. She stares back at Matsuo Sakura with all the emotion contained in her words. She cannot understand what to just say. I wasn't blessed either.
何？
It ties her brain right. I sort of get what Rin's getting at, but I'm not really sure it's going to help. She must be fooling around, saying such convenient things now. Shut up. I mean, It's all relative in the end, so...
今さら恵まれていなかったですって。
I don't exactly say Rin had the best life, but it's not exactly like she didn't have a huge step up on her life over her sister. I'm just saying. Whatever. It's not like she claimed to not for that not to be the case. She just said that she wasn't blessed, which again is relative to her. She's about to lose her mind. She's about to break down. Her sisters never looked at her. She showed off her great talent and happiness. Shut up.
よくもそんな。
She never liked or hated me. Wanted everything from her but received nothing. But she's still pure and clean. Shut up, my son. I will forgive you.
足りない。そんな言葉聞きたくない。そんな言い訳なんて聞かない。私は姉さんだってもう。
I don't need you anymore. There screams as if denying her in her darkness. That's the last resistance Sakura Rin could manage. She makes a decision she's been postponing. She wanted to wait for Emmy Shirou as long as she could, but she can't postpone it any longer. No. First of all, it was a mistake to entrust Shirou with their problem. It eased to Sakura Rin's weakness. I guess about to Sakura.
Sakura?
Her calls her calmly as if saying hello. At that instant, Sakura Rin finishes the battle.
Sakura?
She calls out and throws it. Oh no. Wait, what? What's your play here, Rin? Her strongest weapon. She throws the sorcerer's inheritance.
フェルトエンデ。
Oh, the whole cavern is filled with light. Oh, okay. Explosion. In the act of its own destruction, the miraculous gem sword erases all shadows. She runs. She runs straight at Mato Sakura. Sakura can't move, wincing from the light. No matter how much power she has, she's still inexperienced in battle. So it's easy to beat her once she sets her mind to it. Sakura quickly closes in. As she runs, she grasps another dagger hidden behind her back. Sakura can't react. It seems she's realized she's going to be killed, but it's too late. She's got her. She thrusts the dagger to finish her off.
ああ、ダメだこれ。
And realizes her own defeat. I thought she might be incapable. I'm dead. She understands that the dagger will pierce her heart before she can dodge it. Okay, what fucking perspective are we? I don't even know. Her body tries to counterattack, but it won't make it in time.
殺されるんだ。
Okay, I felt like that was Rin's voice that just said, I can't. There's no fear. She's used to being hurt by others, and she thinks it's natural that Rin is the one doing it. But she doesn't like getting hurt. Dying scares her, so she closes her eyes. She sighs with relief. After all, once she dies, the pain will end. But there's no pain. And the end does not come. Warmth fills her instead. The instant she realizes what it is, Matsusaka regains her sight. There's blood. Warm, human blood flowing from the stomach. The blood flowing out of her older sister, whose arms are firmly wrapped around her.
さん。
The girl asks why. I don't know. What is your play here, Rin? Rin was definitely faster. She could have killed her, but she stopped her dagger at the last second and let Sakura's instincts kill Rin?
ああ、シロウのことは言えないな、私も。
A faint voice. It's the voice she's always dreamed of. The voice of Sakura that's relentless but warm and kind. Rin thinks to herself, it's nothing special. She just realized when it counted the most. Right when she saw Sakura up close, she realized she could not kill her.
バカだ、私。
She's dumbfounded. Her foolishness must be absolute if she didn't realize it until the very last moment. She should have realized it earlier. But Rin's convinced that it cannot be helped.
でもしょうがないわよね。私、だらしのないやつを見てるとほっとけないしさ。きちんとした仕組みが大好きだから、頑張ってるやつには頑張った分だけ報酬がないと我慢ならないし。
And first of all,
さくらのことが好きだし、いつも見ていたし、いつも笑っていてほしかったし。私が辛ければ辛いほど、あんたは楽できてるんだって信じたかった。それだけで苦しいなんて思う暇すらなかったんだから。
she embraces Sakura with love. A once-in-a-lifetime embrace between sisters. She softly embraces her sister who pierces her stomach and holds her there like a treasure. Her warmth fades. There's no complaints. Sakura regrets not her death, but her inability to save her sister.
ごめんね、こういう勝手な姉貴で。それと、ありがとう。そのリボン、ずっとつけていてくれて、嬉しかった。
She crumples to the altar like a falling red flower. And the weight disappears. It only lasts for an instant. Her older sister disappears along with the warmth.
けどね、さくら、そんな無神経な人間でもね、私は自分が恵まれているなんて一度も。
And what kind of a loneliness is contained in Sakura's words? Her agony. For her alone. Nobody else can understand or relieve her. There's no such hypocrisy. And at that same time, one of the girls she admired felt a loneliness nobody could understand. What would happen then? She was her ideal, someone brimming with confidence, who had everything she wanted. What if her older sister were always bound by something just like her?
私。
Then, the one that's weak, the one that faults, isn't her world. But her, the coward who couldn't look up. And there were people who clumsily loved her.
なのに、私が。
Where did she go wrong? Well, doing everything then realizing that you couldn't just use the excuses you're trying to use? That's definitely part of the problem. She had everything. Everything she wanted was actually there right in front of her. They loved her, and they embraced her so kindly. But she destroyed it all herself. Her hands are so frozen in place, trying to hug someone who's no longer there. The girl with her beloved sister's blood starts to strongly curse herself. Yeah, this is ending positively. God damn it. She could have killed her too, damn. I hear sounds. A rumbling shakes the cave. The light and sound are so far off, but the cavern's creaking and trembling. Is that distant thunder? Suddenly I realize that I can't recall when I've heard the distant thunder. The dagger in my hand crumbles away, saber disappears. Must be because I eliminated a servant, a strong familiar. The Azaf sword, desecrated with all her magical energy, crumbles away without a trace. I tighten the restraint on my left arm. I use up most of the magical energy. What's left in Archer's arm and myself? I should be able to do more if I combine them, but I can only manage one more projection. And I won't be able to suppress Archer's arm after that.
Light.
That's right. What happened to her? I can't, My body's stiff and rigid. Feels like my joints have turned into steel. Swords, maybe? I could probably repel bullets now.
Light.
I can't walk well. I walk. It's not well. Blood comes out. Something's going on in my vent legs. I pretend not to notice. Feels like a metal pipe's protruding from my leg, but I can manage to walk if I grit my teeth. Well, that'll keep you focused and tense. Something's making a sound in the distance. Sounds like something I heard a lot as a kid. Still probably ingrained in my childhood memories. One gets curious about a lot of things as a kid.
Light.
I walk to the wall Ryder smashed into. She's still there. But she's covered in wounds and her magical energy almost completely depleted. She shouldn't be able to move for a while. I should have her rest.
先に行ってる。走れるようになったら来てくれ。
I remember to Ryder and start walking.
思ったより人使いが荒いのですね。あなたは。
I really don't think I have the energy to help at the moment. Ah, she's conscious. Unable to stand, she watches me in a daze.
悪いな。今は頼りきりになる。少しでも回復したら駆けつけてくれ。
ええ。すぐに行きますから。
The Ryder doesn't push herself. She knows she should start moving after she heals instead of pushing herself now. Oh well, I hope she does heal. Does she have the magical energy properly to do that? I can depend on her because she actually thinks ahead, unlike me. The rumblings are coming at shorter intervals now. There's no time to waste. I drag my wounded body and follow after Tasaka. I'm breathing hard. I lean against the wall as I walk. I'm not making bad progress. My body's stiff, but it's nothing once I get used to it. Something comes out of my mouth. I wipe it away and pretend nothing happened. My thigh muscle goes numb and I almost fall. It's just a little numbness. My pants legs drip from inside and I can see inside my body. Desperately I look away and walk on. Yay, swords. Almost there. I don't have anything to heal over the swords too, like when I was with Saber. Warm wind hits my body.
行くぞ。
I slap my cheeks and start running. My cheeks explode and swords come out. I burst out of the darkness. Familiar deserted land fills my vision. No. This isn't something I've seen. That thing didn't exist in Ely's memory. But I have seen it. The main cause of this ridiculous war. The guy who took Sakura from me.
襲肉仕掛けてる。
Pressure and unpleasantness hit my whole body. The breathing of life tells me it's about to hatch. A flash of light and a rumble. The light came from the top of the cliff, wreaking havoc on the cavern. I don't know what's going on, but such flashy things can only come from Tasaka. And that means...
焦ってるんだな。
Distorted embryo looks at me even though it has no eyes. There's no mistake about it. He wants to come out right this second, maybe because he doesn't like how Tasaka's raging around. But his body's not ready yet. placenta is inside the black pillar. You can't come out until the body's completely formed. Okay, sure. He's impatient because Sasaka's about to destroy the womb itself, and that's why he wants his body completed, even if it may be hurriedly built. He wants to be summoned into this world as a servant with a body. Yeah, we'll see. Just based on how things have gone in this route, it's probably going to happen. I run. A desperate clash of light and shadow.
Sakura.
Well, apparently this is before this ends. Crap. Once I'm close enough to tell that it's battle between Tasaka and Sakura, the time in this cavern stops. I can only think of one possible cause: the Great Light. Nissan. With a childish cry, the world starts to quake. This isn't the destruction of the cavern walls by the light. It's destruction on a more fundamental level. The cavern is shaking because the giant shadow is trying to come out. The chill runs up my spine. I get a bad feeling. Sakura's cry, I imagine the worst possible outcome. I run. And frantically, I scramble up the cliff on all fours. The tremor doesn't stop. I hear a large boulder crash to the ground somewhere in the cavern. I don't care what's happening behind me. I run in desperation, covering myself in dirt. And my eyes are seared with the fact that I was too late.
Tosaka.
The ground's shaking. I can't see Tasaka's face, and she's lying face down. She looks like a large flower fallen from its stem. I raise my face, backing away from Tasaka's blood-soaked body as a fling is Sakura, cursing her own existence.
Sakura.
ちょっと私殺しちゃった。あんなに大切にしてくれてたのに。
Sakura's voice isn't directed at me. She's rejecting everything. Her own body covered in Sakura's blood, her darkened self, the pillar connected to her. She's crushing everything with all her might.
私バカでした。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。こんなの辛いだけだった。ダメだって。負けるなって。姉さんはずっと言ってくれてたのに。私、バカだからわからなくて。先輩が信じてくれたのに。裏切って。ばっかりで。
The shadow's binding Sakura. The black command spell's binding Sakura.
やだ。もうやめなくちゃ。でも戻れなくてダメ。やだ。もうこんなのは嫌だ。
She's refusing it. You have a giant command spell there. Can you actually use it? Options. I have no idea. Sakura's refusing the shadow. She's hating herself, refusing the temptations from the shadow, and trying to kill herself. But she can't. Sakura's necessary as a host for the shadow. It won't allow her to take her own life. Sakura's being torn apart by both the shadow and her own guilty conscience. So Tasaka won. Sakura regained her sanity. Sakura chose her sister's life in the very end. Sakura. Her heart doesn't change no matter how much the shadow swallows her. I'm the one who made her like that. This would never happen if I hadn't gotten scared back then and scolded her. Oh no, don't worry about the past. The past is what the past is. Let's focus on the now. What can we do now? I run to Saka. She's still breathing. Ooh. It's too early to give up.
さくら、遠坂は死んでいない。そうだ、死んでいない。まだ助かる。いや、どうあっても助けるんだ。俺とお前で助けなくちゃいけないんだ。そうだろ、さくら。
Really? I thought the warmth went away. I return to her eyes. The restraint of the shadow loosens a bit. Her eyes focus on us. Sakura finally sighs with relief. I hope I'm not lying. It didn't seem like I was lying. And frantically tries to control herself. Covering to Sakura's body with my own, I receive the shadow's blow to my back.
違う先輩。私。
Shadows come up behind Sakura. Damn it. He's not alive yet, but it seems to sense a dangerous first class.
わかってる。往生際が悪いガキの仕業だ。さくらを取られたくないってダダをこね始めやがった。待ってろ。すぐにぶん殴ってさくらから引き剥がしてやる。
And I start walking towards Sakura. Shadow grazes my cheek. It should have cut through my neck, but Sakura's scream made it miss. Clutching at herself, Sakura fights against it. Instead of disappearing, the shadows keep increasing in number. She's crying. Sakura's crying. It's not because of the pain of the shadow swallowing her. She's crying from frustration because she cannot suppress herself.
先輩。ダメです。私。抑えきれない。Aさんが教えてくれたのに負けちゃうんです。強くなってなかった。私は弱虫で臆病でひどい人間だった。
What was said before? That the restraint is all about willpower. Come on, Sakura, have some confidence. Another step. Shadow's lance grazes my cheek.
やめて。なんで来るんですか、先輩。それ以上来たら先輩を殺しちゃう。
Another step. I put my right hand on my left shoulder.
どうして。逃げてください、先輩。姉さんを連れて逃げて。私のことなんて忘れていいです。ちゃんとここで死にますから。一人でもちゃんと死にますから。
The shadow's pressure gets stronger with every step. My advances are in Sakura's body and mind.
どうして言うこと聞いてくれないんですか。
Because it's way too late to try to commit to anything else, right?
先輩がそれ以上近寄るなら私だって我慢しません。先輩に殺される前に私が先輩を殺しちゃうんだから。
どうしても何もない。さくらをここから連れ出して遠坂を助ける。さっきそう言っただろう、さくら。
まだそんなことを言ってるんですか、先輩は。
Have some confidence. Come on. Even fake confidence will be fine.
やめてください。私は助かりません。いいえ、助かっちゃいけないんです。
Another step. Another step. Shadow hits my stomach. It didn't pierce me, it's just a strike. Sakura's intentionally trying to push me away.
ほら、見たでしょ、先輩。私はこういう人間なんです。今さら外には戻れないし、この子も私を離してくれない。それに もし戻れたところで私いっぱい人を殺しました。何人も何人も殺して、兄さんも殺して、おじいさまも殺して、姉さんも殺してしまった。そんな人間にどうしろって言うんです。奪ってしまったものは返せない。私は多くの人を殺しました。それでも生きていけって言うんですか、先輩は。
Isn't that Emmy's entire shtick? He blames himself for so much, right? Survivor's guilt. Maybe he didn't kill people, but at the same time, it's the same idea. You have to live for something, right? Same idea. I see. She can't back out now. She's trapped by crime she cannot atone for. There's no salvation. Even if it wasn't Sakura's will, those actions will haunt her forever. Even if she's released from the shadow, the darkness will remain within her. But
当然だろう。奪ったからには責任を果たせ、さくら。
I released a restraint on my left arm. The last time, I removed the red cloth that barely kept me alive. I feel faint. I have to go forward before I disappear. There are things I have to tell her.
そうだ。罪の所在も罰の重さも俺には分からない。
Shadow slides towards my chest, shoulder, left leg, and stomach. Clank. Shadows don't pierce me but slide off with a spark.
けど守る。これから桜に問われる全てのことから桜を守るよ。たとえそれが偽善でも好きな相手を守り通すことをずっと理想に生きてきたんだから。
And I move forward. Sakura's right in front of me now.
嘘。先輩。体。
Trace. On. I only think about one thing. I use every last ounce of my remaining magical energy for its projection. The last projection. I raise the dagger that breaks all contracts. I can't see her face clearly.
お仕置きだ。きついの行くから歯を食いしばれ。
I hear her gasp. Then, Sakura holds out her chest, hoping that it will be her punishment.
帰ろう、さくら。そんな奴とは縁を切れ。
And I thrust it into her heart with a single breath.